52 fucking years I've been on this fucking planet. Fuck! You know what they're gonna tell you when you want to go to the fucking big stadiums? 100,000 people! I fucking can't! Fuck that! Don't waste my fucking time!
You so freaking bad. Wrestle me.
Welcome everybody to Juice Pro Wrestling, episode 232.
We're only in it for the money. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would give us a little so we can actually make some, so we can actually only be in it for that. Because as of right now, we're only in it for your fucking stimulation. That doesn't seem to be working out.
But I digress, motherfuckers. We're back and wetter than ever with another titillating episode of fucking madness coming your way. The Juice, Bruiser Bodi, and Sreten the Moist Savage.
How you guys fucking doing this week?
Bueno. Muy bueno.
Muy bien.
Sreten's good.
Muy bien. It too.
That's the same thing.
Tell you what, I'm riding high off of last week still. We got the JPDUB back, episode 18.
That was fun.
Anybody that hasn't checked it out with Jeremy Wagner of fucking Broken Hope, check it out because it's a fucking mean one. It's really good. Really
that was
fucking
awesome.
tasty.
Awesome, dude.
But
this French. Week, I was supposed to say plus bon. Sorry, keep going.
There you
blue
go.
Bong.
Now we go. Blue balls.
You got a blue bong? Motherfucker, taking the dog down.
Let's start off with some wrestling.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm in the mood for some news.
You're in the mood for some news. We might as well break as of this recording.
Let's do it. Let's
you guys get it on Thursdays, the audio, video on fucking Fridays. Monday nights we record these things. So we got, got a little bit of shit going on tonight. CM Punk backstage.
Woo!
Raw is in Chicago tonight. That's right. I didn't say AEW. WWE Raw is in Chicago at the Allstate tonight, which is an infamous place for many reasons. I think it's the place where Cody tore his fucking pec. And I also think it's the place where CM Punk fucking beat John Cena for the belt and sent him fucking packing.
Yep.
Sent him to go make a wish. Hey, why don't you go make a wish or something? I'll tell you.
Got no respect around here.
Anyways, very interesting and curious thing. When you sent me that heads up, I'll admit I didn't read into it because I'm like, he's just back there visiting fucking friends.
That's what I thought.
People do that. Some people drop by movie sets that aren't even in the fucking movie.
True.
Like it happens. People settle down. But after I caught a little bit of fucking
grief and fucking flack from the Bruiser,
yes,
about not even fucking reading it. Oh yeah, and that's what you get.
Had to go.
I'm infringing on your territory.
Ooh, you better slow your roll. Yeah, the Nacho Man. Anyways,
yes,
I read that he was backstage. He actually talked to Triple H and was kicked out or told to leave by Vince.
Yes.
And he was all good. He was all good with
what happened. Yeah.
Publicity stunt, maybe. There's a lot that this is going to tie in, but what's your thoughts on that whole situation, Bodi?
With him being back, like I said, I don't care. Like that he's back there visiting whatever, if he's an AEW talent visiting backstage WWE, Ricky Starks, I'm looking at you. It doesn't matter. They're all wrestlers. They're all fans. It doesn't matter really. I think a lot of people might have an issue with this because it feels like Punk will be under a microscope. No matter what he does, the haters are going to hate, and the lovers are going to love, and everyone, the realists in between us, are going to see it for face value. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't like the shit he pulled it all out. I think he's a punk. I think he's going to do it again. I think he's a bitch. He's going to do it again.
Well, redundant for him to be a punk, isn't it?
Right. But that's just how I feel. I think, it's like before we start talking on Punk and all that, let's just talk about this matter at hand right now and how I feel about it. Whatever. He can do whatever he wants, but just people are going to talk because he's under a microscope right now. I don't think it was the smartest move.
But
Hey,
but
do whatever you want to do. It's your backyard, Chicago. Go talk to Trips. Who cares? And then Vince will throw you out.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, what are you going to do? He's fucking visiting. I like the fact that he actually left and he didn't start no shit.
No.
Don't start nothing, won't be no motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
But that leads into a lot of
we don't give a shit,
things.
man.
So
we don't give a fuck.
You have that happening as of this recording, like we said, tonight, Monday.
Yep.
The what is today? The 24th?
Yes, sir.
This recording? I can't fucking remember.
Yes, sir.
April's already gone. It was
Allegedly
snowing up here. You know, it's fucking.
It's been
crazy.
in the 80s.
But there's so much more going on. It is all but been confirmed. Just like the last, what was it? I want to say the Last Dance. What was it that they did for
The Last Dance?
Was it the last? It was. They called it the Last Dance. I'm still thinking Chicago Bulls though. Whatever. Maybe
The First Dance.
Where it was, the worst kept secret in professional wrestling that he was going to make his return. I feel like this is kind of a repeat of that.
Me.
They're saying June 17th. They're supposed to be doing or coming
Collision
out with a Saturday show. AEW Collision is the rumored fucking 2-hour live show on Saturdays, which is cool. Hopefully they do it at fucking 6:05. It starts at
I'm telling you.
5 Eastern.
7:05.
You know they're gonna do it.
I like it.
Yeah, fuck you, Cody. You left. You don't get to say you did. Anyways, so it's rumored that Punk's coming back. As we all know, the locker room has been a little divided. You have your pro Punk people, and then you have your people like the Elite and stuff. And rumor is that no one's apologized to anybody, but Tony Khan is the one saying, "Hey, just keep away from everybody." So we're gonna have, and they need to divide that locker room up, dude. Like, not just for this situation, but we all know they got way too much fucking talent, and Rampage is what Rampage is. I mean, nobody fucking watches Rampage. I don't think.
I do.
I know Sreten don't.
I watch it. And I watch it.
I watch some clips here and there, and that's
You'll watch clips. Yeah. I'll watch it. It might not be Friday night, but I'll watch it.
It's for me. It's not must see. Like Wednesdays
and
to
we've
me are
talked
still
about
like
that.
must see. When I got shit to do, I'm like, fuck, man. Like my one day watching wrestling.
Exactly.
Up,
We've talked about that before with Rampage being kind of not must see. Past couple of weeks have been pretty good though. I got to give them props.
Yeah, but we gotta divide this locker room up, and like I said, it's Punk's rumored to be the main guy for this show. Like. How does that work out? Like if it's a title picture,
Fuck that.
Like they're not.
Don't give him the title. He had a chance. He dropped the ball before. Don't give him the title. He doesn't need it.
No, I mean I wouldn't do that either. But
no, I'd give it to Jericho before I gave it back to Punk.
I ain't giving it to him either.
Thank you, Jericho.
But yeah, what's your thoughts on that whole situation? You think that's that's what's going to happen? Punk, they got to bring him back. That's tying into a lot of topics as far as AEW goes tonight, because they have All In the UK at Wembley coming up.
Yes, sir.
That leads to many more questions that we have.
Damn, dude. Yes.
What's your fucking thoughts on that?
As a whole of him coming back and everything, or what? Like
in the locker room, like that whole like situation. Is it something you would do? Like,
dude, I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb. I don't know. You're opening up a can of worms, bringing them back, but hey, it's not my company, so I don't have any say in it. I'm going to enjoy the product and watch, and if I don't like them, I don't have to watch them. That's my solution, but I'm going to watch them because I'm a mark. Anyways, I digress. That's besides the point. No, I don't like them splitting down the locker room. I feel like that's going to cause more division with all this shit. I guess at this point, if TK is bringing him back, and it's almost in stone that he's bringing him back.
I mean, you would think.
I think you got to step in and be a mediator and be like, force these dudes to get together and be like, I know you guys, I know you guys don't like each other. Yeah. I know I've heard Punk's trying to make amends. How many people have we all worked
with that we don't fucking like, but we still work with them and make it work?
Exactly, we make it work.
Fucking real world,
Yeah, you make it work.
I record a podcast every week with these two guys.
Exactly.
That's a shoot, brother. Bang bang.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, I think you should have just sat them both down at the table. You, Jericho, whoever else, couple guys. and hash it out and sit there. You can sit them on far ends of the room. I don't give a shit, but hash it out. You know, like I feel like this is just going to cause more issues dividing the roster.
There's millions,
and even if it's just Punk and you're giving, and you coming out with a Saturday show supposedly called Collision, and you're going to make it Punk's show, that kind of might rub some people the wrong way too. You know, you can't really say that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's
but technically roster, they haven't. It's just, you know, the wrestling people.
Exactly. If it's a roster split, I wouldn't mind seeing a hard roster split.
Yeah.
These guys wrestle on Collision, Dynamite, and maybe a combination of both in Rampage.
Yeah. And then come
the ones that get along, I guess. Yeah. So, that's what I would have to say about that and the roster thing. At first, I didn't want him to be back. I didn't want him in AEW anymore with the shit he pulled at Brawl Out. Like, you know, fuck off. But whatever. Like I said, not my company. So, yeah, I'll just see how this all pans out, and I don't think it's going to end up any good.
They're also all adults in the wrestling community where you have to, like, earn your stripes all the time. And I don't think they're going to cater to one dude. He is probably the biggest payday, and he still draws a shitload.
Yes,
but they're not going to cater to just him. This is the wrestling community fucking talking shit.
Exactly.
And then when whatever happens, they're all going to be like, I knew it. And
of course.
Oh, and by the way, I'm terribly disappointed.
I knew we were getting work from day one.
See, Sreten nailed it on the head too. You know, he nailed it on the head. It's all about money. All about money.
Then they gotta act
there's
like
money. There's money to be made in Punk. So if you're TK, I understand where he's coming from. Business.
There's also, like, we found out as a public about the brawl, and he acted like a super unprofessional baby, like, on the mic. But he added, like, with all that fucking baby crying stuff, he added, like, a level of realism, and they could tap into that stuff. Yes, I'm just currently waiting. I'm beating a dead horse, at least from my opinion, is that who gives a shit what I don't care about CM Punk either way. They're going to use him. If they're not, they're going to not. Fucking make the storyline of Dynamite
Make
better.
it compelling.
Make AEW storylines better. Make me want to watch the fucking shows.
That would make a lot of people want to watch.
Please just do that. I don't give a shit. Do something with Punk. They're not babies. I don't think the Bucks are that fucking prima donna-ish that they'd be like, well, we can't handle anything. Like, they're not babies.
There's still a lot
either.
of sour grapes, though. I think there's still a lot of, like, fuck that.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I think that's
I'm
the only thing I can think
attacking
of.
you guys. It's the wrestling community. Like, we're just having a discussion on what they're talking about too, and we have our opinions, and like, we're gonna watch or we're not gonna watch. But the wrestling community, once again, is like, find us. I mean, it's the main gossipy storyline, and as all the storylines and all the wrestling promotions, when you know that something is like real gossip, why not fucking pull at that string constantly? And that's what they're doing.
Give it a hot take.
Yeah. Everybody's got their hot take. Yeah. Fuck your hot take.
Yeah. I like that hot take.
And your hot buns, hot cheeks.
And your hot cheeks.
Ooh, hot cross buns.
So, I mean, it's the old adage, controversy creates cash. It would make it compelling because I think his stock is probably even hotter, even though he's going to have, you know, like you said, the wrestling fans that are just like, it's wrestling. Come on. If it makes the TV more compelling, like, holy shit, man, like, and people can buy into it because that's what wrestling's all about anyways. You have to buy into the stories and still believe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what it's about. So I'm fucking stoked to see, you know, what happens with that. And they need them because it also bleeds into another fucking subject. You got All In coming back at Wembley fucking Stadium. Holy shit, you know? They haven't seen wrestling on that scale since what, SummerSlam 92 or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Bulldog versus fucking Bret Hart. You know, you gotta fill. Everybody's talking about, what do you do? What do you book? Who do you book? I mean, the answer is simple. You book anybody that's hot. You book all your major talent. Anybody that has a passport and can legally go fucking, you know, to another country should be there.
Yep.
And make it maybe super special. Make it Sting's last hurrah, which I'm kind of getting those vibes. You know, he's been on TV kind of hinting that like his time is closing in and he's putting Darby over, you know, and
he is
putting him over real big, real hard, real stiff.
From the vaults.
Yes, he is.
If you're going to the UK, dude, you know, let's face it, Tony Khan, he's proved it with Dynamite and his booking in general, dude. He's got a lot to fucking play with, you know? I mean, you obviously you have your big UK wrestlers and shit, and like Will Ospreay is a given, you know.
Ospreay Omega would be huge.
Yeah. What's the situation they're going to put these guys in, you know? Like, I'm not worried as much as like bringing in other talent from other companies too much, you know, because they have a lot to work with. It's just how are you going to book them and all of your huge stars, even if it's a thrown together fucking match, John Moxley versus whoever or versus Jericho for the millionth time, something.
Yeah, or
because
Pac.
these people are going to turn up, and they haven't had it. They've never had AEW in the UK. You know, they haven't had a major, huge, live, important wrestling event, like I said, in like 30 years. Business wise, that's what you got to fucking do, man.
Yes.
I can't really throw any fucking names. I mean, everybody knows who's big over there and who they fuck with. Bring all your big New Japan guys, all your guys that are big from fucking ROH, and all your big names, top draws from fucking AEW. And make it
I think they'll have a hell of an All Out.
Yeah.
I think All Out's going to be awesome. All in.
All in.
Once I figure out what it's called, I think it's going to be awesome.
But
it should be.
The atmosphere, dude, just think visually, us as fans, like being able to watch that on pay-per-view at Wembley, dude.
Yeah.
That's big. That's huge.
That's huge.
Yeah.
It is
and
huge.
you know they're gonna pull out some surprises and shit too. Like Tony's always got that shit coming. Like
that stuff there, and that stuff AEW is awesome at bringing out the surprises, and they got a great track record for that shit. I do want to backtrack, and I apologize. This is one of the reasons I don't like CM Punk. He overshadows the actual product because AEW announced they're going to have a third show called Collision. So we didn't even talk about that.
It hasn't officially as of right now,
but it looks
there's
like
a Saturday show coming.
Yeah, I mean name's been trademarked.
Okay, I thought that it came out.
New TV deal. Okay. They're rumored to like.
Yeah,
I think their TV stock. They're trying to get like 70, 75 million instead of 40.
Oh, and the network loves them too, so they're gonna get it.
I'm sorry, I thought it was announced, but I guess it was announced that CM Punk might be running it or some bullshit. So
that's
all right.
It's
pretty much where
speculated, but
that's where everything's leading to.
Nothing.
Okay,
nothing. Let's make that abundantly clear. This is just like your announcers, your Fightfuls, your huge fucking sources are all saying it, giving us something to fucking
shout out to Haas.
Yeah. Nick fucking Hausman. He's talking about it too. He's all
everybody follow me back to the topic of Wembley.
Yeah, all right. Back to Wemsky.
Back to Wembley, dude.
I'm excited for that, dude. I'm excited for All In, and I agree with you. Book who's hot. Book who got you there. Don't throw a bunch of shit just to throw a bunch of shit in there. Like, it would be cool to see Zack Sabre in there. You know,
if you're going to do that, then just do all dream matches, because realistically, so dream matches don't even really need a story. The story is it's a fucking dream match, you know?
Yep. Right.
Like, I wish.
Like Sabre Jr. versus, Danielson.
Yeah. Omega Ospreay.
Yeah. Omega Ospreay.
What story do you fucking really need? I mean, they've already got one going, you know? And
Vikingo versus Pac. There you go.
Where's Pac been?
Visa issues.
Is that... Man, you got Bandito squared away, I heard. Tony Khan.
Yeah, Bandito got squared away. He's facing Orange Cassidy.
You gotta be on there, dude. Like, they get all your flippy floppy guys.
Hater. You got to have Hater, your women's champ.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
like, your champ's got to be there,
dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see, because at least I think like the pre-sale is like, there's already like 20,000 people like inquiring about it. Like, it's not going to be hard for them to do shit. You know, there is brand awareness out there, you know, and demand for their product. Yep. And they just happen to have some of these bigger names that were recognizable from elsewhere, you know?
That's true.
Plus your guys like, dude, Darby.
Oh, yeah. Huge. MJF. Huge. I do have to say, though.
Fuck MJF.
I do have to say that if you want to sell some fucking tickets and sell that place out, Elite versus CMFTR is the way to go.
Yeah.
I think that would be the drawing point.
They should book fucking even if it's just a one-off, but dude, Davey Boy Smith Jr., dude, to pay homage and have him wrestle. I mean, he's a heart.
Have him wrestle Pillman Jr.
Or Teddy Hart. Bring Teddy Hart.
Or Teddy. Yeah, there you go.
Teddy Hart's got heat, but he ain't got that Bam Margera heat, you know?
Oh, man.
Trick, Rick.
Yep. No, that's a shoot.
Yeah,
that's
for real.
Yeah, but Margera on the run.
How awesome would
Bam on the run. Bam's on the run.
I like that.
You got that. Oh, shit. Sorry.
How awesome would that be, though? The British Bulldog. And you got, dude, Dynamite Kid, fucking his sons are like, what is it, nephews or something? They're fucking wrestling.
Right.
They look pretty decent.
Exactly. Yeah. I would say keep the cameos to like one or two, and then, book the strongest talent you got there with a couple, a dream match or two. I can't wait to see what he books, though. I can't wait to see what happens.
It's interesting. When is it? August, right? Is it
August? I think. Yeah.
Okay.
When's Forbidden Door? June, right?
Yeah.
And wow, Double or Nothing is in May. It's gonna be a busy summer.
Yeah.
Busy summer.
They still only run. It's still only 4 shows a year, though, right? 4 or 5 if they keep
5,
all
I think.
out.
Right?
I don't know why do all in, all out, whatever. Just go back to. I always thought
because you're all in, and then you're all out.
All Out sucked that they had to change, but they didn't own it at the time.
True.
Ring of Honor did. So
that's true. Now he owns Ring of Honor.
Sometimes you gotta put it all in, and then you gotta take it all out.
Sometimes you gotta buy the competition.
Sometimes you gotta put it all in.
Put it all in, man.
Yeah, you gotta pull it all out.
Sometimes I just leave it in there, man, and don't even all out.
You
keep it all in, man.
Let me ask you guys this: Who do you guys think is the person that should beat MJF for the belt?
Ooh.
And do you feel like his run has done anything? I haven't looked at actual numbers and whatever, but I don't know how good, like, financially for them he's doing as a champion. What's your thoughts on that?
I got my thoughts. Other than fuck MJF, he's an interesting champion. Like, he's interesting when he talks and does his shit. He's interesting. He's given other people storylines. He's given motherfucker of the matches. He looks like an asshole while he's eating a pickle, but he's an interesting champion. He makes you want to watch. So why not do it? Like, I hate to also put, like, to me, he's been the most interesting champion so far.
I'll give you that.
So
nice.
And then they keep trying to put over Hangman Page, and the crowd loves him. Just don't get it.
But they also love to hate him. He's got that Cody fucking thing going.
A little bit.
But I think, his level will be back once he gets, the elite thing that I think that, that's going to put him over again.
Yeah.
Brother.
But I didn't answer who the next champ should be. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I was just going to say, that's a good answer. I don't know.
I think he should keep it for another year while you build the fucking roster up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually what I was going to kind of say, Sreten. You and me are thinking a lot alike tonight.
We all know it's about the chase with the title, right?
Of course. And he's
if you're going to have a baby go over in that chase, it's got to be a big baby.
Right.
Like Cody's the perfect guy in WWE because he's over. He's over as
over
fuck,
with that. Yeah, that's insane.
But AEW, who do they have right now that's like that? Think about it. As far as like a white meat fucking baby face. You're traditional. Cody's
Darby.
Like you're traditional. Who?
Darby gets like a huge ovation every time he comes out.
Yeah.
Jungle Boy too, but not as much as Darby. Ricky Starks is getting a huge pop, but I like what he's doing with the Bullet Club right now. We'll get into that later. But it's a good question, man. I agree with Sreten. Yeah. MJF needs to keep that title. He's cocky. He needs a Ric Flair that title for the longest time. Cocky as hell. Worked hard to get here. Just bringing everyone else down.
He also talks the most, and there is no face, and there's no one in the company that talks as much as he does, and nobody in the company that talks as well as he does. So when you try to develop a face, who the fuck are you going to develop? Like, none of those guys are. Nobody speaks the way he does. They're just not as talent. They're not as good at it. I don't know who the fuck you build up. Darby Allin might be the closest guy you build up. I don't know who the fuck else you'd build up.
Yeah, because he's got that Jeff Hardy fucking.
But I wouldn't give. I would not give Darby the title.
Jeff Hardy was
honestly,
big enough to be the champ.
I got something to ask you guys.
Darby the title for like 4 years. Sorry, go ahead.
That's right. So, I would love to see someone younger, a pillar, get it. But what would you think to an Omega MJF feud and Omega taking that title back off him?
I'd like it. I fucking love Kenny Omega. I think
I do too.
Definitely, dude. Moxley's had a chance to run with the belt 3 times. And who knows what would have happened had he not been as banged up as he was, and had to take like nearly a year off, Of course, I would love to see fucking Kenny as a champ because he's that damn good, and then the people can get behind him, and he can go either way with it.
That's true.
Like, you can't, it's obvious, and it's got to be that baby face, dude, because you can't have like a cool, like a tweener fucking go over on MJF who's supposed to be this ultimate fucking heel, you get
right.
You're not going to have another heel champ,
No, it's hard to think of like who else could take that title off him. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that get pops, but
John
you're just like
Cena.
Yep, John Cena.
Or what about Goldberg?
Cody.
About that
Cody
shit?
comes back. Cody comes back in 2 years after the WWE stint to take the title off of MJF, who's had it for almost 4 years.
Dude.
Taz comes out of retirement.
God damn. That's good shit.
You like that, dude? That's long-term
like
storytelling.
And you know what? I don't care because I just sold out.
I just sold out too. I also told CM Punk to get out of my backstage.
Yeah.
You like that? Takes grapefruits.
I thought I sold out when we gave up on trying to keep the name WWF.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. Dark times.
Fuck the panda.
Hey, what do you guys think about my mustache?
I look like a toucher. I like it. Keep it on, toucher.
I love
It
it.
says I can get away with it than a thin pencil mustache.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna get away with it.
I'm going to get away with it.
I'm going to get away with it for
Hey,
I already got away with it.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah, now you're talking.
you know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, that's good.
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
Whisper Hulkamania in my ear.
I'm gonna get away with it.
Yeah. Now whisper beefcake. Beefcake. Butt cheeks.
Beefcake.
Beef cheeks.
Oh, yeah, balls.
Mustache.
What's that?
No more topics for this podcast. It's all gonna be beefcake and balls.
Yes.
And guess what?
Mustache.
Did I already say it once or twice? I lost my train of thought. I just want you guys don't forget. I'm gonna get away with it.
They'll never get away with fucking interrupting and
Never.
the flow of this fucking fine
Always,
program
always.
every week, almost every week.
Bunch of pricks.
Dude, Goldberg and MJF,
Yeah.
I guess, had some kind of
Fucking
Twitter
Goldberg.
shit. And
Yeah, that's what I saw.
so Goldberg's pissed that he's not getting his farewell match, retirement match, if you
Yeah,
will. from
Vince McMahon kind of
WWE.
stuck
So he's
it to him.
I'm big enough. I could do it independent, and you could, like Ric
You could.
Flair or something.
Easily.
But he's like talking about doing it in like fucking. I mean, he's going after those big Bill Bucks, man. Those
Yeah, he is.
fucking. I'm gonna do it in like India or
Big
fucking
Bill.
Pakistan. Whoever's got
Big
the most
Bill.
coin.
Exactly.
I don't know what was said. Like, I kind of remember some of the shit MJF said, and dude, why not? That would be great. Bring him in for a one-off. Let him lose. Let him do the job on the
Fucking
way
A.
out to MJF.
I can't get rid of Oldberg. Motherfucker, dude. Actually, it would be interesting because it's not in a WWE setting. Then don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on WWE. Goldberg and WWE's played out.
Hey.
Played
Yeah,
out.
it was played out like after the first match.
Interesting is Goldberg hitting whatever independents or bigger productions that he wants to do. Like if he went out to NJPW and did a match out there, I'd be like, holy shit, I would see that.
Yeah.
If he faced MJF, I'd be like, okay, I'll watch this. This is something I've never seen before. I'm not a huge Goldberg fan, but I would watch it.
I was a massive Goldberg fan for years.
Yeah, you were.
But it's time to go away.
Thank you.
And it's
Yes.
okay. You are respected within
Put him over on the way
fucking
out.
circle.
It sucks. Bill caught the bug and the love for it like over a decade after he'd been out of it. And he was fucking old by that time.
Yeah.
Like,
But he's always been big time. Like, he's not going to do fucking indie shows. And it is not AEW's responsibility in any way whatsoever to give him any kind of farewell shit.
No. But if I want to make some money, I might think about that. Be like, how can I sell some tickets to this event? Now you don't want to keep bringing in part timers and shit like that, but this would be like a special one off. You know what I mean?
yeah.
No, then
I
you
would
can
like
make-
I think
that if
something
they
like
actually
that.
did it in the fucking UK, like Goldberg, MJF for the title. But Goldberg puts him over. Everybody knowing that. Like that would be awesome.
Yep. But instead, you get Goldberg versus Paul White. Ah,
Yeah, that would be like some fucking
I
WWE booking
already
circuit,
seen
like
this.
2015 or
Right.
something like that.
No build.
Oh, speaking of Bill and the WWE, get a little off AEW right quick. The WWE is doing a draft again.
See.
There's also a lot of massive cuts coming after the Endeavor buyout. They're expecting to lay off all kinds of people. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking janitor in some office. Like they're going to make some huge cuts.
Oh, no.
And one would think if we're talking about talent, probably pretty much everybody Triple H brought back, you know.
You're gone.
They're fucking gone, dude. Maybe even your boy Dolph Ziggler. Like, who knows?
I like Dolph.
I don't think anybody that gets released needs to necessarily show up for AEW for like all in.
Please stop signing people.
Even your boy Bray Wyatt. I'm sorry, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. I can't
I don't know.
There's a momentum called Flakes.
All that momentum gone.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I remember Bodie a few months ago was so fucking hyped.
That shit was so awesome.
Cool. Yeah. It was an innovative, like interactive.
It was, and then
there
was nothing.
And all you got out of it was a fucking Mountain Dew Kickstarter match or Pitch Black, whatever the fuck it was.
You got Uncle Howdy Doody dropping a ghost ass elbow on some dude laying on a crash mat.
Man. What the fuck?
Right, dude. Fucking A, dude.
Who did you say?
Fucking the Snoop Dogg is
Google him. I gotta Google him. We lost Bodie.
At least he's smiling.
At least he's smiling.
He's screenshot that.
We might have let him know he might be in the middle of saying something. Look at how fucking happy he is.
He's fucking stoked.
He's so happy.
Hey,
there he is. We lost you for a while.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Yeah, my internet cut out for a second.
It's all right. My neighbor's horn's fucking going off. Can you hear that? All right, go.
All right. So yeah, like the Miz and the Snoop Dogg improv bit was way better than like that black
Snoop and AEW
Mountain Dew match. Well, Snoop's in everywhere. It's Snoop. She can show up where the fuck he wants to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Crip walking.
All that build up, that QR code shit was awesome, and the White Rabbit thing, loved it. And then he came back, and it was like cool. And then it was like, now what? What's going on here? Come on, and the other guys, and it just like drug on in that match. And I was like, that was kind of disappointing. Like the face paint was cool, blacklight stuff was cool, another character, okay, but there was nothing. Like, just didn't deliver. I was so disappointed, dude. I would rebook that shit in a second.
No. But yeah. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see. You got champions can go wherever. Let's see how they do the draft this time with
tag split.
I don't know.
I'm saying it. Street Profits, they're splitting.
Oh yeah. You're gonna see that. I thought you were talking about the belts.
Oh no, tag teams getting split from the draft.
But WWE, curiously today, also on their official Twitter account, which you can follow ours, Juice Pro Podcast at Juice Pro Podcast. They did a thing, and it's like the face that got us thinking, like, which is your favorite? And it was like A through E as world championship belts. A, of course, which was our collective selection, even though you guys knew nothing about this, was the Winged Eagle.
Yes.
They didn't even, I don't believe the WCW Big Gold wasn't even an option. But then you had like your spinner, the first ever, what was it when they combined both the belts? Jericho.
Oh, the undisputed
title.
Yep.
You know, the one that they've had now forever. And the undisputed one's pretty dope, you know, but you got to give me the Winged Eagle back.
Get that Winged Eagle, please.
It's the day and age of fucking retro. You know, AEW's got red, white, and blue ropes. Fuck, pretty soon we might get the son of Gorilla Monsoon on Saturdays.
Now you're talking.
That would be awesome, though.
Oh, I don't know either. Nostalgia. Need it.
That.
So are you excited for the draft then? I mean, I don't usually pay attention to these, but
not really.
They're hyping it. Triple H is hyping it like an era and like something else. And I'm like, well, I never get excited for these things. I just want to see how it all ends up.
Let's see what fucking happens. And I heard this is going to be Triple H's real fucking
debut.
Full-time control. Yeah, debut.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. You know,
Mania was pretty awesome though.
It's dare I say a bullshit draft? Yeah.
There you go.
Like, come on. This ain't like a huge trade or anything. Like Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets.
Finally.
Finally.
After 9 months, it's finally official.
Rogers.
You do your draft, and I'll do my. I'll do my draft, and you do your bullshit draft.
Yeah, whatever. I hope it's fucking cool, and I hope they keep it like you got to keep it.
Hey, we got
separate.
Rogers over here. Yeah,
Same thing as AEW.
Smack like. Yeah, I liked the old days when it was SmackDown versus Raw, and SmackDown was far superior show. They had like Taker and Kurt Angle and Guerrero.
Yeah, Paul Heyman.
That shit was awesome. Like,
right.
keep it like that. Like, yeah. Like, I think they should do something like that, and I think it'd be interesting. But we'll see. Whatever. Whatever.
They can do what they want.
Yeah, they can.
Like, go to hell, goddammit, go to hell. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill what I created with the lethal dose of poison.
Jeez.
It's all right. Hey,
I know. Those are the best.
Let's rewind real quick because I want to talk about some in AEW. It's kind of AEW New Japanish. Jay White's now in fucking AEW. The Bullet Club, the BCG, the Bullet Club Gold. Him and Juice Robinson.
The juice.
The juice. He ain't got the juice like us. I don't know why. It seemed like a weird pairing at first. It works, but it's like what, Juice was kicked out of the Bullet Club, and like basically Jay White was too, and you got David Finlay talking shit.
Oh yeah,
like saying that what they're doing in AEW is that ain't Bullet Club and blah blah blah. What's your thoughts on that whole thing? Where could they go with this? I know you got a real hard on for one like a Bullet Club versus AEW or Elite or something, which would be cool.
Yes.
I don't think they'll ever bring it to WWE because they've tried and it's just that ain't there. You're gonna get the OC or the club or whatever they're fucking calling it.
Exactly.
As far as actual Bullet Club, because you have it in Impact still too.
Yep. Yes, you do. Yeah, I like it. BC Gold, love it. Juice Robinson and Jay White. I want to see more members. I want to see at least a couple more.
Could it be leading up to Forbidden Door as well,
But yeah, and then I was just going to say that. I want to see a BC Gold versus BC Japan match. I would love to see that. And I'd also love to see a BC Gold, and not invasion, but a kind of like, fuck off type of thing. Yeah, fuck off type of thing. Like, we run this shit, and then them and the Elite go at it. That would be a cool story. BC Gold versus Elite. Omega joins BC Gold. That'd be great.
Kevin Nash comes out. He's like the godfather of fucking one of the factions. Like, dude, I've always wanted that.
Yeah,
and like,
see?
They kind of had like a straight up NWO OG, like as the godfather of like the Bullet Club, like that would be fucking dope.
It would be. Now we're just talking nonsense. But no, in general, I love the BC Gold. I can't wait to see what happens next with that. I think somebody like Lance Archer should join. He's looking for some direction. There you go.
They attacked your boy Sean Spears.
They did, man. I'm not. Oh, dude, that was funny. I'm holding up. I was hoping Spears was going to join.
Yeah,
Sean Spears was going to join because I like him, and that's something that I think.
And he could get a cool nickname.
Yeah,
those dudes always get like Juice Robinson. He was Rock Hard. He became Rock Hard. Juice Robinson.
Rock Hard. Juice Robinson.
Yeah.
That's great. Switchblade Jay White.
Names. When Kenny joined, he became the Cleaner.
The Cleaner. Yeah.
Look at you.
He'll go back to the chairman. Sean Spears.
Yeah. Hangman Adam Page.
Yep. Hangman Adam Page.
The Hangman because he was in Bullet Club, dude. You get some dope ass nicknames, some gimmicks when you join the Bullet Club.
You do. So you should start joining Bullet Club.
So
I want to see where this goes. I can't wait. I'm stoked that Jay White's there. Juice Robinson, I like him now a lot more than his old NXT days.
When he was a hippie,
his whole evolution from then to now has been amazing. So yeah, yes, I would love to see it.
XPW, streamxpw.com. One day they'll pay us for that, maybe. I don't think so. But holy shit, dude. They just came off Killafornia 2.
California. King of the Deathmatch tournament.
Deathmatch tournament, dude. Schlack, congratulations to fucking
Congrats
Schlack on retaining the King of the Deathmatch. Holy shit. Dude, the body came out in the fucking dress, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But I think one of the bigger moments everybody's talking about, there's a lot of fucking clips online. Masada blowing fucking fire and then it just blowing back. He was on fire, dude.
He was. His face was on fire. His arm was on fire.
You watch that shit in slow-mo. There's someone
freeze framed it.
Like I think Ivan, their photographer, got some crazy shots, and it's like, dude, he'll be all right. So trust me, I'm sure he'll be like, dude, that's a fucking hell of a profile picture, you know?
Right.
But straight up like bathing in flames, dude. Like it's nuts to think about, because when I initially saw it, and dude, we've all seen some gnarly shit in deathmatch, but it's like, oh god damn, you know, this whole everything was just on fire, and then he got out as he got to the other side of the ring, like he was good, but holy shit, was that gnarly, dude. It could be our clip of the week.
Could be. But
we don't
wonder if that was
it won't be.
Exactly. I wonder if that was kerosene or 151 or something.
Dude, I don't know what it was. I was trying to look, but like it wasn't no fucking flash paper. That's for
no. When it first kicked back, like I saw him go like this and try and wipe it off, and he had the bottle, so all that liquid out of the bottle came pouring back out, and I'm like, oh, dude, that's what got you on fire. But in that moment, you don't really think, you know, you're just like shit, you know. But it's like, you know, if he wouldn't have had that and he would have just had his hand, I don't think it would have been as bad. But since that liquid got out of that bottle, you got what we got. And, that, you know, it's a crazy spot to begin with. Fire spitting. That shit's nuts to begin with. And
Sreten, I'll have to send you the fucking clip. It's fucking nuts.
Please do. Crazy. It's crazy.
You guys know I love deathmatch wrestling.
It's nuts and it's badass, but I don't think it'll ever compare to when, who was it? Paul Stanley, fucking.
Oh, and he's rocking out and his hair's on fire.
The pyro shot up.
Get up.
And the fucking fire hit his head. Never phased, not once. Just kept. And then
Didn't
we're guys
miss
like,
a beat.
Holy shit, his fucking head's on fire, man.
The guitar player comes over and tries to get it out for him, and he's like, dude, out here. He's just like, better than it. Get out down.
Spending some time in Detroit, Rock City for sure, dude.
Dude, his hair's on fire.
Crew of motherfuckers on there.
Yeah, they're telling him off. He's like, get up, get down. But I was losing it.
He was.
Wasn't it? Dude. Oh, everybody out there listening, watching, watch that clip. Paul Stanley on fire. Doesn't miss a beat.
You watch it like 100 times.
Fucking best. Dude, I've watched it 100 times, dude, and I won't stop. It's the best.
Speaking of watching shit right now,
Paul Stanley.
Juice Pro Movie Cinema. We're big fans of fucking horror. If you didn't know, if you're new to the show, Sreten, I think you're probably the only one that's seen Evil Dead Rise out of the three of us yet.
Oh, Sreten,
dude, give us your thoughts on the experience.
I heard.
If you don't want to do any spoilers, I mean,
that's fine.
I won't do any
did you notice any Easter eggs or anything like that? What was
there are quite a few Easter eggs. There are a ton of Easter eggs.
Better be
Easter eggs in the form of quotes, shot selection, filming style, character looks, just across the board. There is humor to it, but it's like the last Evil Dead. It's serious.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that. What do you think as far as, because I at first I thought this was like a sequel to that, because supposedly
it's not.
According to the powers that be, all these Evil Dead movies, the newer ones, they are still in the same universe. So at any point, if they create anything in the future, at some point they could all come together, not saying that will ever happen, but it's all kind of canon in some weird way. I don't know.
I mean, it could be.
What do you compare like the new film to the, what was it, 2012, 2013, the fucking remake?
I thought the remake was fine. I thought the remake was all right. I did like it. My fandom for Evil Dead was different back then. So I think, I don't know how I would take an Evil Dead if I would have watched that one now. But my fandom of Evil Dead and the whole franchise and all of it I just love it way more. And I loved it back then
more because that reboot or whatever you want to call it, remake, happened. And initially I went and seen it in the theater and I was like, man, it wasn't a bad movie, but I just didn't like it. I left and I was like, oh man, I don't even know how to feel. but I bought it on DVD. I watched the uncut fucking version maybe a year or two ago, and I was like, you know what? It's for what it is. When you swallow, you just fucking swallow your pride, go in and watch it, and don't think, it's hard for a lot of us because it's what we came up on. It's what we know. But
it was gory.
It was actually a brutal.
It was gory.
Movie.
Yeah.
Remember, so I thank God that's around, because this one will be a super easy, huge pill to fucking swallow.
You might be right with that. You might be right with that, but it is more. It's more like the old ones than like the new one. It's also brutal, but like when the Deadites introduce themselves, they're fucking silly. But silly like in a brutally silly way. Like, oh my God, this is possessed by like a chaotic. There's no way to kill these things.
Yeah.
And so there's also that panic. Like, what are these motherfuckers gonna do? Like, no, you can't kill them. And they're always just fucking with you. And they'll make a joke about the most awful thing.
I love it.
What they do is keep the tradition going. Like when I saw the trailer, I thought the body count was going to be low because there was a bunch of kids and teenagers and shit in it. And there's only like 3 adults. Hell no, they fuck those kids up.
Yes.
They don't hold back.
Oh shit.
They fuck those kids
the eye of
up.
Satan.
Oh shit.
I actually really, really enjoyed it. What I didn't, so I went to the movie theater, and what I don't usually do, I got 2 big ass beers.
Oh.
I smuggled in some gummy bears.
Like, hell yeah, dude.
Candy.
And your pen.
No, I didn't do the pen.
Smoked it in the back.
Molly and Jay.
And but they didn't so the theater, everything was cool, sound, and it looked good, but they didn't turn the lights on all the way. It was like on that like getting ready to turn the lights off setting. You know how when the movie starts, the lights are on, they dim them, and then when the movie starts, they re-dim them, so it's totally black and you can't kind of see where you're going. They kept it on, and I actually walked out. I enjoyed the movie so much, I didn't know when to walk out. And like the homages, so they play a record player. They play an old record. I'm not spoiling anything. They play an old record that was
that's in the trailer.
Yeah, that was recorded by some other priest, not by that one. The guy from the
to be voiced by Bruce Campbell.
Is that right?
I believe so.
I've heard
he's on the record. Yeah,
I guess I didn't notice that. But yeah, I during that time I was like, all right, they're gonna play a record. Maybe I could run out that. Yeah, and I ran out and I asked the theater. I was like, the lights aren't off all the way. And this was like,
they're probably thinking this guy. That's that fucking guy from Juice
this
for Wrestling.
Fucking guy.
Fucking super. I just wanted to be dark. It wasn't scary. There were a couple jump scares. It wasn't a very scary movie. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was awesome. Nice. I got hyped when it was done, and and it's super bloody. It all takes place in like one apartment building, so it's not like they're not like traveling a bunch, and so yeah.
That's even freakier because it's like you're trapped,
Yeah, and they I mean, when you watch it, they can't run away, they can't call the police, they can't do shit.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And so
I can't wait to check that out.
And they're all going to be dead by dawn, dead by dawn, dead by dawn, dead by dawn,
dead by dawn,
dead by dawn, dead by dawn.
Oh yeah. Talk about some deicide, are we?
Yep. Dad by Don.
I really enjoyed it. It is an adjustment to it. What it also made me want to do is take in any kind of like movies, stories, comic books, anything that has to do with the mythology of the Deadites and the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon, Sreten, you fucking asshole.
Isn't that what I said?
No.
Sort of.
Booty trap?
You were
there you go.
Trapped like a motherfucker. Have you guys seen the trailer for this movie called Sisu?
No,
I haven't.
SISU. I've
seen that name somewhere,
today, dude.
I've never seen.
Guarantee. Excuse me. From the people that did John Wick, which we all love. It's about
like John Wick,
World War II shit.
Yes, I have seen this trailer.
Fucking the Red Band trailer.
I've seen this trailer. It's an awesome trailer.
The Nazis and that Finnish fucking guy. It's like, man, does he think he's immortal? It's like, no, he just refuses to die. Yes. And it's so fucking brutal. Look at that Red Band trailer, dude. It was just like, he's throwing fucking landmines at dudes and fucking knives through the head. Like,
all right,
brutal as hell.
Okay, I see where we're
action fucking movie. Finnish fucking, what was he? He used to be some kind of soldier or something. But he's like just a simple man. He's got this cute little pup with him. Fucking,
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna watch that after this.
It looks a cool movie. Yeah, I did watch that trailer.
By the way,
like that, you know, like when Hobo with a Shotgun and shit came
Hobo
out,
with
like
a
it kind of gives
Shotgun.
me that vibe in the, you know, different
Nice.
circumstances. You
yes,
know?
yes.
So
I rewatched the Flashpoint trailer too, and I kind of don't care that the movie's coming up.
There's a new one.
can't wait.
There's a new trailer coming out. I could have swore I saw like Superman and shit in it.
I love the Flashpoint story arc. So
Dude,
I can't wait to see
I
this
don't give a
Flash
fuck.
movie.
I want to see it, but I only give a fuck, I should say, because we finally get Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
back as
I am
fucking
excited about
Batman,
that.
So I don't fucking
I'm stoked
care.
about that.
I'm excited about that.
You didn't
They're gonna
grow
make
up
him
with
awesome.
it. You don't know. You
Exactly.
Don't know about the Batman fucking plastic banks on the fucking
Exactly.
cereal that would cut your mouth.
right.
I wish I still
Yeah,
had
he was the
one.
man. Guys, guess what?
Chicken
I saw most of Cocaine Bear.
Oh yeah, they just added it to Paramount Plus.
You haven't
Yes.
seen it yet, Sreten?
No, not yet.
Oh, dude.
So
Bodie
you know,
doesn't like it, I don't think.
So here, this is what I'll tell you about. I got about like 20, 25
Hold on,
minutes
hold on.
left. This fucking guy. 20 to 25 minutes left.
The Bears.
Because I'm old and I fall asleep in movies late at night. So Sreten, Justin asked me, he's like, if I liked it? I don't remember what our conversation was, but I was like, it's okay. I was like, it's cheesy as fuck though. So that I appreciate, because it is cheesy and it reminded me of like Army of Darkness in a way, where it's like supposed to be kind of like horror, but it's more of a slapstick, yes, and like cheesy one-liners. And
It's gotta be though.
like
It's
that.
a cocaine bear. Like,
And there was a couple parts where I'm dying at though, but yeah, like a bear doing cocaine, like going in there, like going, like sniffing for it and shit. I was losing. He's like,
they had kids. I was surprised they showed the kids eating.
oh yes,
8-year-old kids or whatever.
Oh my god! But
preteen kids. Like
I will say it.
No, you do it. Just eat it.
I will say that some of the scenes are brutal. There are some brutal scenes in there, so I appreciated. But it's a movie that I will watch. I'm probably going to watch it again after this, and I'll watch it once, and I probably won't watch it again.
Yeah.
See, movies like that, like the ridiculous ones, the like far out ones, or even super gory horror, I watch it and I kind of have zero expectations for the last like 10, 20 minutes of it. Like it doesn't need to end well. Like
No.
for the most part, because I'm watching the build up, and then when shit hits, and then I almost don't care how it ends with some of them if they're ridiculous. When some horror movies that are like serious and seriously scare me, or like they're serious enough and they're dark enough with no fucking humor at all, no ridiculousness, you better fucking finish that right. Don't give me an open ending. Suck it,
Yeah.
you know.
Humor allows for fucking just
Like a
pure
bad one.
fuckery. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
and so
really
it's
does.
okay.
Like like I said, the whole premise, and Peacock has the actual documentary. So if you want to know like what the whole story is about, yeah, a lot of that shit happened. Obviously, not the murder part and all that.
Right.
That's all fictitious. But a bear did eat like a shit ton of, I don't know how many thousands or
Yeah, and then its
millions
heart
of
exploded.
cocaine. And you can actually go visit the bear because he is fucking. Where is it? Is it in Kentucky or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, Kentucky.
Yeah, they have them fucking taxidermied, and you can go.
That's great.
People are like, I just met the cocaine bear. Like it's
better
fucking
have.
great, dude.
It's
Like
got bags inside of its mouth.
when you can get a big budget release, and what I mean by that to the ignorant out there is like Piranha. I enjoyed the Piranha fucking remakes. You know, they were fucking silly over the top, but
They were.
they were gory. They were good for what it was. Like Bodie, you're saying Army of Darkness, that slapstick, that let's not
Yes.
take ourselves too fucking serious mentality in horror. Yes, you need that.
I
And
like it.
You could still have fucking horrifying and scary elements when you have that in the comedy. You know, like I'm sure, Sreten, you're saying, you know, there's some jump scares in that, and maybe they're acting a little silly, but the whole premise of like some that dark and evil, like fucking with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, but
yeah,
like,
for
even
sure.
if it's like, you know, mommy's with the maggots, like,
Yeah. No, it's
No Hank
there's
Hill.
a sense of dread through the whole movie and fear, and you're like, how the fuck are they gonna get out of here? Like this,
Yeah.
if I was in this scenario, I'd be fucked.
But what I'm saying is, I love it when Hollywood gets behind and puts these movies out, and it's not just like that. Let's face it, realistically, and you're going to see a plethora of a spew of fucking just you know, fucking cocaine alligator and all this shit. And I think there's, like all that we've talked about it before. but
Cocaine
there's a lot of shit.
Sharknado.
Yeah, yeah. Cocaine Sharknado. The sequel's going to be called OD.
Yep. Jericho's going to be in that one too.
But all that shit's going to happen, you know, but that could have very easily been one of those movies, and it wasn't. And because it gets such a wide release and a bigger budget and bigger studios and shit and people, directors are involved, I like that. It takes me to back to in the day when early horror, when that shit was like that. And they had like these, you know, bullshit fucking spiders you could see on strings, like these giant spiders and shit.
Yes.
It reminds me of that. You know, it's kind of like in a weird way a throwback to that when that was all there was. So it had to be like that, you know, like, I don't know, man. Like, I love it. Hollywood can do it right. Like Shaun of the Dead, dude. Another
Shaun of the Dead, I loved. That was awesome.
And I bring it up because it reminds me. That's what those movies kind of remind me of, like just spoofs of like fucking horror, you know? Like, they're fun. Yeah, they're outrageous, you know?
They are. Yeah.
They go too outrageous.
Cocaine Bars.
You got Human Centipede.
Exactly. Cocaine Bear is definitely outrageous. I also saw not too long ago, and I don't know if you guys saw this movie, Megan.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Meh. Did you give it a meh?
I give it a meh. That's got a meh.
Okay.
Because there was some brutal shit.
Okay. There was some brutal shit.
Getting his ear ripped off, and
that
was
cool.
creepy a few times.
She was creepy
to look at in general.
Yeah.
You know, like
there was some creepy shit in there, but after I was just like, this could have been so much better.
Melting.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll tell you what I did.
Spoiler alert.
I watched Champions with fucking Woody Harrelson.
Oh, how's that?
Dude, that movie fucking kicks ass.
Yeah?
There's a lot of fucking
I want to see
a
that.
lot of super adult humor in there that I was quite it's like comedy, hardcore comedy mixed with feel good shit, mixed with, you know, family shit, whatever. Like, and it's really good. And I did not know that Sweet D from Always Sunny was in it.
No way, really?
And my old lady's like, "Is that Sweet D?" And I'm like, "No,
business.
You can't recognize her anymore, dude." Like I had to do like a triple, quadruple take. I'm like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, it ended up being her. It was good. It was good. Fucking good movie. You guys should check that out.
I'll check it out.
But
Sreten
yeah,
I'll check it out.
I've been playing fucking. So I just swooped up. I got WWE 2K23.
So I heard.
Playing that a little.
Fucking Mark.
Fucking Mark.
Fucking bitch about the games for 4 years and then buy the new one every year.
I'm waiting for the AEW game that'll be out in 2027.
Yeah, and they're gonna have blood and guts. But the whole reason, the whole selling point, and this is the God's honest truth, was war games.
Right.
I wanted to fucking have that match.
I don't blame you.
Video game.
I'm not blaming you.
And yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. So
that's cool.
Fuck y'all. All y'all, you don't like me?
Told you, I'm not blaming you because
I around, turn me back into the old.
I get it for the same reason.
Yeah,
but except I'm not going to.
But I've been playing Dead Island 2.
Yeah, you have.
And this was a game that, dude,
I love Dead Island.
Sreten, you ever play any of the Dead Island games? The original Dead Island takes you, what is it, like circa 2011, 12?
Yeah.
I was living with my buddy Geisha and just investing the time. And this is like co-op. There were guys I would find online that would be like, really cool, man. You're talking to them in the headset. It's like, hey, man, do you want all these fucking weapons? They're souped up and you can keep forever. Yes. It's just like, yeah, like, okay, here, check this out. Do this, do that. I got loaded up, so I was able to get like every achievement in that fucking game. And I had a blast with other buddies playing online, like just open world zombie game that reminded me of like a not so much a Romero zombie game, but more like a Lucio Fulci, you know, because we're on an island, you know, I'm thinking zombie.
Exactly.
Fucking real horror marks are out there, know what I'm talking about.
Zombie. Great movie.
Yeah, dude, love the soundtrack as well.
Yeah, I do.
But dude, I really, like I said, really fond memories of that game. Thought it was a great game. Riptide, which wasn't full on 2.
No, it was more of a
expansion, if
you will. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for.
I also enjoyed that one, and then you had some bullshit in between on like the 360, like the cell shaded one.
Yeah,
that was fucking garbage. And
there was never a 2 though.
Never a 2.
You know, it like never came.
Developmental hell for nearly fucking a decade, man. I remember watching the trailer and like I see it now, and it's like that was E3 or something from like
2014, 15.
14, I think it was.
I think it was 14.
Holy shit, that was that long ago?
Yeah.
And you had Jack Black in it too. Like, you don't show his face, but you hear his voice, and he ended up doing that retro fucking 8-bit version of Dead Island,
right?
Kind of runner game they had. But goddamn, dude, it felt so good to get back into it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, anymore, I'm a fucking old man, and I'm trying to spend my money wisely because these games, dude, they went up $10. God bless Joe Biden. And I just, I got to be able to make the proper investment for my time and my dollar. $70 a pop now, I think they are.
Yep. That's why you play a 10-year game and buy expensive
exactly.
expansions in between.
Does not get up off of Destiny 2.
That's exactly the reason why. The exact reason why I don't get off it. If I've been playing it since 2014, God damn it, I'm going to keep on playing it.
But, dude, it's...
Island, I'm looking at you.
I think it's a proper, good fucking investment, especially for fans of the franchise.
Want it.
It's so cool. There's a lot of... Everything seems a little more streamlined. So, like, the island of Banoi that you start on in the original game, the open world is so massive. Like, I remember being times where it's like, if you're footing it, you got to go to the other side of the damn map.
Exactly,
like, dude. I just spent literally 10, 15 minutes in this game walking. Yeah. I should be shooting myself because why am I spending my life doing that, I could do that shit in real life. I want to fucking bash some brains in.
Yes, me too.
With my Louisville Slugger.
With a saw blade on the end.
Streamlined. It's like sandbox, but it's not... You get little sections of an open world that you can explore some different areas, but it's not big at all. It's more linear presentation, with your objectives and everything. And there's like some still side quests within those main objectives. Graphics are great. And I'm still rocking the Xbox One on a fucking plasma,
This guy.
Plasma. I ain't like all you hip young kids rocking the fucking...
Either 2013.
The 50 def or whatever. What is the new thing? The OLED, right?
The OLED.
Oh,
yeah. The
I ain't
OLED.
rocking that shit, but the game looks fucking great nonetheless.
Damn right it does.
It's one of those things where not even just because I'm a fan of the franchise, dude, it's fun.
It's got to be.
I can't stop playing it and putting it down.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's how Dead Island was, the first one, and Riptide.
Yes,
it was fun. You couldn't put it down. Weapons, just creating all different types of weapons, and then figuring out how many different ways you could just waste a zombie, environmental or any combination of their four. And then I like in the new one where you can kind of stun them a little bit. You could I saw one where you put your fist through their face.
Yes,
I was like, now that's cool shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I like that where you trigger something in a combo. And then I saw somebody had an electrified bat or something and he put it to the water and shocked the zombie. Yes. I'm like, yes, yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
The water and the fire and you get the jerry cans.
Oh yeah.
You can always create it's
that's sick.
And it's only one difficulty. There's not an easy or a fucking hard. It is what it is. And so I've died several times, but it's not, I haven't found it super difficult. That's what I like. It's enjoyable. I'm going to have a fun time going through this. And then once I complete it, there's 5 or 6 different slayers, they call them, that you can be.
Right.
I'll go back and, try to do the side missions and shit with them, whatever I can do. I want to try to play this game to the fullest, Nice. Because it's that much fun. And I think it's everybody should be picking up.
Yeah. I like it. It's like them Dead Rising games. Remember those? You ever play those?
Yeah.
Where you're in the mall just mowing down zombies with anything you can find. You go into any store and pick a weapon. You come out, you got a stuffed animal hat on, come out there, a baseball bat, a wiffle bat, and you start killing zombies.
I didn't play all of them. I think I played all the first one and a lot of the second one. And then by the third one, I was just like, I get it. And for some reason, it was a standard thing where there was a storyline, and I like the fact that you had to fight boss fights.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the boss fights were always really disappointing. I don't know why. The most fun in that was just to run around and just beat the shit out of zombies.
Exactly. I'm supposed to take pictures of what again? Sorry, I'm killing zombies.
Yeah.
That always bothered me about that game. That game is great. Now, that's we're talking about Dead Island has that Fulci vibe. Then Romero is definitely
Dead Rising.
Of Dead Rising. I mean, it starts off, it's basically Dawn of the fucking Dead in the mall,
Yep.
Such a cool concept. So many fucking zombies on screen, and they up the ante with. I remember the selling point of the second game was you can literally have 1,000 or 7,000 zombies on the screen at once, just nuts, But it was so weird. I didn't like the timer. You were restricted on shit.
especially in a game when there's so much to do. I mean, I guess to me, they didn't have to do that to make me replay it, you know, to add replay value. But I did not like fucking that. And then it just became as they got older. I mean, I think I have all of them. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
Is there? I thought there was only 3.
No, there's 4. There's one. The last one that came out, I think, was Frank West again. But
he's back,
Christmas. It was around Christmas time, and it's a little bit different than how it used to be. And they tried to streamline it, you know, kind of like what Dead Island's doing. But
right,
yeah, it's a good game. Everybody should check it out. Go buy it on your favorite fucking platform, whatever you got. And
tell my buddy Tony to buy it because I game share with him. He'll get it. Me and him used to jam Dead Island all the time.
Yeah. Speaking of jamming shit,
jamming
down here. You got Danava's new fucking album dropping. This fucking Friday. So right here, right now, if you're watching on YouTube, Nothing But Nothing. I've seen him live. I've had it now for a few weeks. Got it on tape and CD, and I've been rocking it. And good Lord, is that some quality rock and roll?
When does it come out? You cut out when you said it.
It comes out on April 28th.
Okay.
And that's a day before Handsome Prick is going to be tearing
shit up with Between the Killers.
Oh, yeah.
At Pierre's in Fort Wayne.
Pierre's.
Stan's room, part of fucking Pierre's. So I think the show starts at 8. Doors are at 7. Get there at 7 o'clock. That's a good time for y'all.
Yes,
to get
there. It is. That's a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you for not starting it at 9. Headliner goes on at 1:30.
Yeah, because 9 means no.
It's bullshit.
I'm just not about that.
That's right.
Yeah, they do late shows out there. Headliner on at 3. I come to see Viking.
I mean, but they are on that fast time though. So
that's true.
They are an hour
fast times at Ridgemont High.
I didn't think about that. But everybody, you can come check us out. Watch us fucking destroy the place for, I don't know, writing a new record. It might be a little while before you get to see us live again.
Prick.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
On that note. Anything in closing, you guys? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Yes.
And on the mind?
Here, I'll go first.
I want to see that new Broken Lizard movie. That's all.
Oh, yeah. It's on Hulu.
Yes, I want to see that. Oh,
Quasi.
Speaking of which, yes, Quasi. I need to talk to Justin after this. Hulu booted me out.
Oh, man.
It's like sign back in. I'm like, you mother. These apps do that sometimes. I'll get kicked out of Disney. I'm like, God damn it. Like, I don't want to say they're sleeping now. I got to try and figure out this damn password. Anyway, sorry. Stratton, you were going to say?
Oh, no, it wasn't important. It was going to be funny earlier. I was just going to say you guys could both kiss my ass, and all the whole audience, everybody could kiss my ass. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Wow. There's probably some people that actually want to, so be careful what you wish for. You know, you might get some crazy super fans.
I'm not hard to get a hold of.
Hey,
but there's
new Beavis and Butthead episodes came out last Thursday. I saw the first 2. Fucking amazing, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're good. I like when they
guys go see those.
They're meditating.
Oh yeah, they reached the ascendant.
Looking up there with Bill Gates and shit.
Yeah, Bill Gates is up there chilling. Jesus is working the body. He started working the body.
He did. He was like,
that was great.
Beating him up.
Hold him. This. Yeah, dude, it's the best. You guys got to go see it. If you guys love Beavis and Butthead, they're at it again with season 2, best ever.
Comedy
Came out on 420.
Paramount Plus. I know they're on Paramount Plus right now.
Yep.
So
yes, sir.
Check that shit out and check us out every week. All podcasting platforms. Rate, review, share. All you gotta do is take 1 second and hit a fucking like or leave a comment. Like, yeah, they're great or they suck. As long as you're commenting, that does something that helps us out. And you can go to prowrestlingtees.com/JPDUB and buy any one of our fucking
free t-shirt designs and wear them on your flesh and smell oh so good.
Although I know some of you probably gonna smell really bad, but that's not my problem. Just buy the shirts. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Find us, interact, talk some fucking shit.
Yeah.
Until next time, the Juice, Bruiser Bodi, Sreten Pure Moisture Savage. Oh, God,
he's just dripping with my cheesemo. He's oozing with it.
Wet 'em up. Wet 'em up.
Wet 'em up.
Wet 'em up.
Wet 'em up.
Wet 'em up.
You gonna do sex to me?
Did you like that video? If so, be sure to hit like and subscribe and check out more killer content from your boys at Juice Pro Wrestling. Whoa, yeah!